Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krieger. This is Alpha Bravo, and this is the new Lego Soundwave, and he is pretty cool. We're going to go through the accessories first, and then we'll get to the main event. Alrighty. First of all, we've got his little stand that gives all his info and his miniature alt mode. But this is pretty cool because, like, he's got the laser beak disc on, and he comes with a Ravage cassette, so we can swap those out. And he shows having the Ravage in his cassette, so that's pretty cool. Put that aside. We have Ravage himself, which at first blush doesn't look that great, but you kind of gotta zoom in on there, and you can see that I actually did a sticker kind of tampo with, let's get it to actually zoom. There we go. You can see they actually did a tampo on there where you can see the outline of his head there. But at the macro, it doesn't look that great, but it works. And we can pop these off. And we flip this around. And there is his cassette mode. Yep. It's only parts forming because I pulled the part off. And there's the cassette. Pretty neat. Yeah, not much on the back, but has a cassette. And both these cassettes do fit inside. So that's pretty cool. Both of them will do it. So pop him out for now. All right, next is Laser Beak, which is much more successful. Very G1. Pretty cool, and they made the transformation very similar to G1 too, so we'll pop his guns out. Flip the head back. Put the wings back in, and there's the cassette mode. Pretty cool. And again, you pop it in there, get it centered correctly, and let the whole thing come crashing off. Okay, there you go. Try that again. A little bit more of a struggle with Laser Beak. Probably because his leg is out of whack. There we go. Alright. We're still not centered properly. There we go. Finally. He's in. Alright. Pop that out again. Squeeze that deck together. And we'll pull him out. Alright, now to the main event. We got our Soundwave on the go. He's got his shoulder cannon. He's got his gun. And he also has sound. And just has a ton of different sayings, and it sounds really good. Articulation wise, he's got that. He's got swivel. He's got wrist. No waist because of the transformation joint. No forward kick either. He only has leg rotation, outward, and knee bend, and some ankle tilt. Yeah, a lot was lost in the joint here, because they had to do a double joint, a double pin, so that he could stand up securely. And now he's wanting to tilt forward. But yeah, there we go. He looks really good when he's not standing at a weird angle because of his hips not popped correctly. Okay. And he's a big dude, as you can see next to Alpha Bravo here. See how it compares to the others. Here is my no-name Windblade. So you see how tall he is compared to that. And next we'll put up Bumblebee. So you can see how he looks next to the Bumblemeister. And finally we'll get the last official Lego into the shot here with Optimus Prime, who also likes to hip tilt because it's not correctly popped. And you see he's pretty much the same size as Optimus Prime, which all of them are huge. I mean, let's go ahead and move these guys out of the way. One last comparison, just to give you an idea how big he is. Here he is next to the Studio Series 86 Devastator. And you see he is combiner sized. Alrighty. Yeah, big guy, lots of articulation. It's kind of disappointing at the hips, but otherwise not bad at all. Pretty fun build. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and transform him. Again, like the others that have come before him, they actually made it to where he's not a parts former. So we'll take his gun off, take the shoulder off, pop these back, these fold back, the hands fold inward, he comes back, folds inward. After some convincing, you have the, yeah. Some hinges are better than others. Have to come back on this direction. There we go. All right, try that again. Flip them around. I forget you gotta face forward. And it's still not. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, you gotta do that. There we go. Yeah, very hinky at this point, but we persevere. All right, this is kind of cool. So his feet actually smush as you put your feet up. This thing actually folds, so that's pretty cool. Turn that out. Put that out. Get our other joint there. Snap that on. And for some reason it's not wanting to snap. There you go. Sit here. Comes up here. And this snap claps here. Alright, follow up the next one. Here. Fold that up here. Up there. Fold this up here. Click that in. And we're almost done. Flip these panels up. And there we go. We have the alt mode. And it has, you can stick these back here. Didn't figure out where that came from, so I stuck it there. So anyway, yep, there you go. There is the alt mode. So he has all the classic stuff from the original, the LNR, the stereo micro set, the record battery, the play button. Yeah, there you go. Let's lower the camera here so you get a better shot. And yeah, looks pretty good. The arms are kind of loosey-goosey hanging out back there, but not too horrible. Overall, not bad, and that tape deck just does not want to stay together. Seems like you put it together the first time, then you reassemble it, and every time you mess with it afterwards, It just does not want to stay together. There we go. There. So, that's really about it. Not much more to say. So, thanks for joining us today on the AB Scale Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and ring that bell. And I'll see y'all later.